You guys wake up to partially cloudy sky, sun peeking through the clouds. You hear the birds chirping around in the trees nearby, and Corian is already up getting breakfast ready.
I cast, after the meal's prepared, I cast prestigitation on it to make it taste better.
Ruining my cooking.
It's the magical secret spice.
It ruins my cooking.
Do you not want me to cast it anymore? I won't do it after today.
On my cooking? No.
It makes food taste better.
It can't taste
like,
any better.
It's like MSM or whatever you call that stuff. MG, what's that? MSG. It's like MSG for food.
Just turning my food into processed food.
It's not processed. It's like I'm pasteurizing it or something. I didn't know you were such a farm-to-table guy. Would you like an unseen servant to help you?
No.
You sure? Just give me 10 minutes. All right. So is this orc encampment before we hit the city or after we hit the city?
Catch on fires, no man.
We don't know where it's at. Other than it's just east of Orthorn wandering orcs. That's what I've got.
Okay, so we got hit Orthorn first. Got it.
Yeah, it was more of a... in the note, it said more description when you arrive. It just wanted to tell you what the problem was and if you're interested.
Okay. All right, well, I think we should head out.
To the road.
Did we bring the horses and wagon? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll ride in the wagon.
I did bring a horse model.
But do you have a pony model in case Averis decides to go pony?
Yeah, as it happens, I do.
Nice.
I've actually got
a
pony. Oh my god.
It's very it is very majestic.
I can be whatever color I want to be.
What color would you like to be?
A horse of a different color.
Did you see the tooltip? I'd probably butcher the spelling, but
I'm going to be an owl. I'm just going to be an owl.
All right.
You do that deliberately so that I haven't got a model for that because I didn't save it.
I don't know what models you have.
I feel bad for his horse. He bought a horse that he refuses to ride.
I love animals.
Yeah, so what's happening to the horse? I guess the horse is just hitched to the wagon.
No, I know can ride it.
Okay.
He's got to drive his own horse and wagon.
Yeah, I got to drive the horse and wagon I helped buy.
Oh, all right.
But I can just hitch it to the wagon. It should be an issue. Just hook it to behind it.
I'll ride it as an owl.
All right. That works.
Well, I can't really steer it, so I'll just hang on its back.
All right.
Anything interesting happen during the day?
You hear the sound of hooves from your horses clopping on the ground.
How are we doing on food? We got enough, or do we need to go hunting again?
I think you bought some when you got back to the city, so you're okay.
Yeah, I think you charged us for that.
I didn't know if we'd have to go hunting for some food. Well, I'm going to ask Brain Fart right now. I'm staring at him in the face, and I just cannot see his name.
Averis, Hanok. Corian.
Corian. Do you want anything different for your food supplements this evening? Any boar or goat or whatever roams these lands? I would know what roams these lands, you know.
Whatever you want.
Can I see anything around? Animals and the like?
Yeah, make a perception check.
What's around? Oh, good. That's a good roll. 16. What do I have for perception? Plus 2, so 17.
On your left, you see a couple of indents into the like dirt or mud. Looks like some kind of track.
Ooh, tracks. Right, let me go down and investigate those and see if I can follow them.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check.
Ooh, I'm good with that. 18.
18. I think you also have features for your ranger class for tracking as well.
Let me see.
Here, I have this sheet up. Hold on a second.
Stuff about Drostan.
Getting here right now. While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they pass through the area.
Well, DM?
Appears to be 2 tracks. Animal-like. You get the feeling it's a medium shape. And it seems to be pretty fairly recent. The prints haven't been faded at all.
Can I tell what creature this is?
Make a intelligence check. I'll say with advantage because you are pretty used to hunting.
Intelligence with advantage. Straight intelligent?
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, that's not going to be good. Well, 16 or 19. Huh.
No modifier, just 0.
No, it's just plus 0 for intelligence. I ain't the brightest.
Well, either way, you still know what these are. These are deer tracks.
I'll turn to the group and say, you guys want some venison for dinner tonight with the veg? Orion, you want some venison to cook?
Venison sounds good.
I'm good with meat.
I guess I will ask Corian, do you want to come and help me hunt this? Probably not going to be able to do it alone. And
would you like some assistance?
go ahead. Maybe we can show you a thing or two how to... He's still an owl. Averis, can you go up high and see if you can see maybe where they have headed? Or if you see them in the air? Oh, right, yeah.
I fly up in the air. I'm gonna be good. Actually, I think I have advantage with perception as an owl. Well, that's a high number.
Shock, DM rolled a high number.
Yeah, I was going to send Ollie, but it's like, you probably got this.
It is a good dice day for me. So you're all gonna die. But I do spot something I can't really communicate, but I come down and start pecking Tarnum.
I gesture to Tarnum. Don't you have an ability that lets you speak with animals?
As it happens, I do have an ability that lets me do that. I guess I'll cast Speak with Animals and see if I can sort something out about this. How many spell slots do I have anyways? Because I've said that I've got 1. I feel like I have more than 1.
You have more than 1. On your character sheet, look down by your spells. It should say... Where is it at?
5th level ranger, at least according to the original layout, 4 level 1 and 2 level 2.
Yeah, that's how many slots total you have per spell level.
You should know 4 spells.
So you could cast that spell 4 times in a day.
Okay, yeah, I have 2 for 2 level 2. I have 4 level 1s already.
Yeah. So just go ahead and back off 1 casting of it. And I tell you that they're a couple 100 feet ahead.
Okay. I gesture to Corian, be very quiet.
I tell you guys, I have something that might help with this. And I am going to cast a level 3 invisibility on you two. By touching both of you. I tell you guys, just so you know, with this new spell, once you make an attack, you become invisible. So don't attack until you're ready.
Right.
I'm sorry, yeah, you'll become visible.
Yeah.
So I touch them both and cast level 3 invisibility.
Is that I think that's the basic invisibility, isn't it?
What was that, Nathan?
I think, yeah, there's invisibility and greater invisibility.
Yeah, I only have, right, greater visibility you can attack. This is level 2, so level 3 lets me do one more.
You still have to make stealth, right? But probably with advantage because they can still hear us.
You do, yes, you have advantage. So both of you can roll stealth checks with advantage from being invisible.
17.
I will stay about 20 feet behind you guys as an owl.
I'm just going to wait. Since I'm not invisible.
With advantage?
Yes.
Well, it's either going to be a 25.
It's going to be 30 something or something.
25.
Okay. So, actually, I wonder if do I lose track of you guys? Let's see. Oh no, I know exactly where you guys are. I stay behind you guys, listening to your footsteps, and you guys start approaching. Hinook, were you following? No.
No, I'm going to stay behind and take a short rest and use my arcane recovery to recover that level 3 spell slot.
Okay.
I'm not stealthy, so I know not to come.
Yeah. So you guys start approaching, and off in the distance you see exactly as Tarnum counted 2 deer off, kind of like sniffing some bushes. Don't seem to notice you.
Say, Corian, your crossbow might be good here.
How far away are they?
About 70 feet.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are covered by trees and such, so they don't see you.
Well, we're invisible.
That is true.
Okay.
And they don't hear you either, so.
70 feet. I am going to take a shot then.
Okay. Are you getting the one on the left or the right? Or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Which one's bigger?
They're both the same size.
Alright, well then it doesn't matter.
I'll take the shot of the other one at the same time with my bow. What he's not going for.
11.
11. Okay. Alright, you're taking a shot as well. Turn.
Yeah, so...
That was probably not good. I'll use my... Is it a 6? I have an inspiration dice. I'll use my inspiration dice.
Oh, okay. Go for it. I forgot you guys even had those.
Me too.
Oh!
Oh, wow. That turned into a 12.
I only rolled a 10. Now I have a +7.
2 bolts, or a bolt and an arrow, strike the tree right next to them. They are alerted, poke their heads up, and dash off into the forest.
Yep.
God damn.
They did not have a high AC.
Out of interest, what was their AC?
I think they're like 10.
So, you hear the footsteps of them dashing off in the forest.
We don't better follow them, right?
They are pretty fast.
It's up to you, Corey. Do you want to pursue this or continue on the way?
We got food. I mean...
The owl behind you kind of face palms with his wing.
Too bad somebody didn't turn into like a giant eagle and just swoop down and snag one up for us instead of us having to tromp
first
through
off,
the woods.
I can't turn into a giant eagle. And second, I figured you guys would handle it.
I'm the only one who hears this. It's just a squawk.
It's 2 deers.
Oh, well, there's always tomorrow.
We could look for like some, fresh plants. Maybe some mushrooms.
Is there any fresh plants around, mushrooms, that kind of thing? I assume I'd be familiar with this. So.
Let me just check to see if you have any like things for your ranger class that can help with that.
I would expect it's a survival check.
Now, when you forage, you find twice as much food as normally would.
Oh,
So go and make a. This would be survival, yeah.
right. 22.
22. You begin searching around the perimeter. You kind of know where to look, and you find some berry bushes. Appear to be like blueberries.
It's a shame we don't have baking supplies. We could have made a blueberry pie out of this. Oh well. When we have some extra blueberries, I guess. For dessert.
Yeah, go and put I'd say a pound and a half of blueberries
Okay.
in your inventory. You found several plants. So.
Oh, starting to feel a bit heavy in here. It's nearly this 3,000 gold I'm carrying. Ugh. I don't think pretending to be poor is really going to work anymore.
You should have converted it to gems.
I need to somehow get some platinum pieces. That's what I need.
Or a higher strength modifier. Like myself, I have +0, so.
Well, I didn't see you attacking anything.
All right. Well, you guys come and pick me up.
No.
All right. Are you guys still foraging, or?
I think we're done with that. Now I've got the blueberries. We can continue on our way.
All right.
Still not gonna pick you up.
I meant like you guys come back to where I'm at, sitting down in the forest.
Uh,
I would assume you sat with the wagon, right?
why are you in the forest?
Oh,
Probably
that's right.
not.
That's right. Because I'm in the wagon, right? So when you guys come back, I'm gonna. So how did the hunt go?
Good.
Did you kill the deer?
Got some blueberries.
You missed the deer, huh? I should have probably. Once you guys left, I realized I probably should have given you guys my wand of magic missiles. I don't know if you have to attune to that. I don't think you have to attune to that, but it probably would have been useful. Yeah, I hear you, Avarice. I feel like a certain kinship with Avarice whenever he's in animal form more than human form for some reason.
Well, he doesn't know we even saw a deer. He just knows we followed some tracks. So
Oh, I thought he announced that it was a deer before you guys went off.
the tracks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess do we continue on then?
I would say so.
All right. Hey, Hayden, was that long enough for me to use Arcane Recovery? Okay. So I've used that for today and recovered my level 3 spell slot.
How many days is it about to Hawthorne? Is it 3?
I think we have to camp one more night, right? And then we'll be there the next day, right, Avarice? 1 hoot for yes, 2 hoots for no. All right, yeah, as I thought. All right, well, there's something else I need to do during the day. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Nope.
I guess we camp for the night.
Are you doing your tiny hut?
Yeah, so this thing about the tiny hut is if I leave the hut, which I figured out last time, the hut goes away. So once I cast the hut, I can't get out of the hut until until we're done with it. So,
Didn't we have problems with horses last time?
Nothing bigger than a person can be inside of it.
Oh.
yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. It's like medium-sized creatures. We just can't fit all the horses in there. I actually could fit, I think, some of them, but yeah.
Aren't
I was
horses
wondering, like, could
bigger
we
than
put all the
medium?
horses in the tiny hut so they're safe and we sleep outside?
No, because the way the tiny hut works is, and let me pull this up as I consult my spell book. According to
Horses
my
are
spell book,
large.
oh, they're large. Okay, I thought they were medium. Yeah. So then, first of all, horses can't even go into a tiny hut. The way it works is 10-foot radius, a mobile dome springs into existence around you. Remains stationary for the duration. The spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller. So spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. So we could sleep in the hut, but the horses cannot.
The more I think about it, the more horses are not beneficial for us.
Well, faster travel time. We
Yeah.
wouldn't get there as quickly if we weren't on horses. So, I mean, I could put a. I mean, I got the alert spells, so if anything gets close to the horses, we'll be alerted. So,
I'm just tired of genocide in the forest.
well, if things learn not to attack us, then we'll be okay. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put 40 feet around the hut, alert spells, make sure there's one on the horses. It's gonna be set to ping me mentally. Yeah, they never get a bite. And then when we're ready to go to bed, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut for us.
Okay, so you cast that.
Yep.
Corey is on his usual routine of getting dinner ready.
Mm-hmm.
I only cast time.
What was that?
I only cast Precisionation on my food this time.
Okay.
We cook down some blueberries and pour them over the hard biscuits. Be like a cobbler.
Exactly.
Where did you learn to cook, Corian?
On the family farm.
Oh, really? I didn't know you had a farm.
I've mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah.
Was that before the sword or after the sword? Memory's a bit foggy from the sword, so...
Oh, I think I mentioned it to Ballora a couple times.
I don't know if I was listening in on those conversations, but you have a farm, that's wonderful.
I think we talked about it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Did you learn any cooking tips in the military too?
Yeah, of course.
That's cool.
I'm not much of a cook. I can make basic food, but
I would think you would be. You would have read a cookbook, surely. Worked at a library.
no, I mean it wasn't like it wasn't like a general library. It was history, lore, kind of more specialized knowledge. I mean, we had cookbooks, I guess, but more like for the historical nature. But yeah, just basic food.
So your library in New Whistleton has lots of historical information. Do they deal in maps or books?
Everything. Basically, we're a repository of knowledge. Adventures and other sorts. Arcane wizards come to our city to, in some cases, haggle, but in other cases, we buy and preserve knowledge in our caves. They're very secure. There's a whole backstory around it that I'm still developing.
Not knowledge of recipes, though, evidently.
No, it's more like history of the world and battles and books of magic. We also, in some cases, store items of magic for study. Some we buy. Some forbidden knowledge, forbidden items are secluded in our storehouses in the library, and
What's the most
catacombs.
dangerous arm you've ever handled?
I can't talk about that.
I see.
Classified.
It's
Any
classified.
maps or anything?
Oh yeah, of course. Maps of the world, maps of the areas, ancient maps. Yeah, we have a lot of journals, and inside the journals are maps of people's tales.
You could donate those to the Dead Unicorn.
Huh?
You could donate those to the Dead Unicorn.
Yeah, they're not leaving They're not going to be able to leave the city. You can make copies of some of them, but get them transcribed for you. But the originals will not allow to leave.
I may be interested in some maps. I love me some good maps.
If we ever get around that way, I can definitely show you some. I didn't spend so much time in the map department, so I specialize in celestial knowledge.
Stuff about the moon.
Sure, the gods.
Do you believe in gods?
Well, yes, but let's just say there's more that goes on with the gods that most people know about.
You don't have a deity, though, do you? You don't live under one.
Oh no. I mean, I deal with a lot of followers of Ioun, knowledge and all that, but
No.
no, not me.
Closest I've come to dealing with gods is this thing, and then pull out the firebrand of Pelor or whatever.
Oh yeah, that sword. Yeah, let me tell you, that's not too bad of a cursed item compared to some of the things I've dealt with. Nothing tried to steal your soul, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, we didn't really. Well, we have some worshippers in my village, but it's mostly non-worshippers. So I didn't really grow up worshiping any deity. So
You never really mentioned your village, Everest. Where is it?
way up north, further than Hanook's city town.
It's the same way.
Kinda. It's like going to Ice Peak Mountain, but for like another few days, I'd assume.
Oh yeah, I
It's
know
very,
Ice
very
Peak Mountain.
cold.
I know that place. Been around the parts, over the years, exploring.
Exactly.
And I pull out my scroll case. Never pulled out my scroll case, ever. But I pull it out. And I show the rest of the group some of the maps and places I've been, having been around over the years.
I take a look over at that and comment on the meticulousness of it. It's very interesting.
I love to explore.
What'd you say it was again? I didn't hear.
Scroll case. They're full of notes and maps and stuff.
Oh, nice. I would probably know about that though, as Avers.
Yeah, I would imagine you've seen it before.
Exactly.
As we've been around places and that.
Yeah.
Most of my travel's been west of the Opal Mountains.
Ah, yes. Marfall. What a big, splendid place. Oh, too big for my taste. Too many people.
Quite a lot of people there. Although I've never been there, so.
It is a very large city. But I've been Marfall, I've been northwest of there to I don't remember anybody's names at this point.
Yeah, I haven't done much traveling.
Uh,
Oh, hold on, let me pull it up.
right. All I've got is this one picture that I can barely read. So
We
I have to think really hard about it.
we pull out Tarnum's map.
Yeah. Wait, no. Adam?
uh,
Wait, that's north. No,
Yep.
that's more like east.
Yeah.
Here, I'll import the map, guys. We can save problems here.
Well, I lived near Marfall as a child, and then traveled east, well, north of there for a bit, and then east of Marfall to. Is that Polad?
Where is that? Oh yeah, Polad. Adam Polad.
Yeah. So I've been.
Tarnum unrolls his scroll.
I don't know what the name of his city would be though, but east to the Opal Mountains, and then south to the well, back to Marfall area, and then south of there to the desert, and worked there for a time for the Duke there, and then headed east from there to. Were you going to change her name? Right.
No, I decided to keep it that way.
All right. I actually worked for a dwarf named Helga Firebrand.
Was she nice?
I don't know because that part of the story's never been fleshed out.
She might be. We'll
Cough,
see.
cough.
I wonder if my sword is some sort of heirloom.
Maybe.
Could be.
Then after I worked for her, I figured I'd been almost everywhere east of the mountains, or west of the mountains, so I decided to head east, and that's when I wound up in Terrelin.
Oh.
Caroline's a really nice place.
Sure.
Except when you knock old people over, but you know.
It never happened.
It
It happened right in the middle of the street. I'm surprised no one else saw that.
It was smaller than my family's farm, so
Yeah.
let's just say I wasn't impressed. Oh yeah, you got the map up here. Yeah, see, I family farms in this area here. Polad is here. Um, Helga's over here, and what was that other dude's name? I closed it. Shouldn't have closed it.
Carthen. Or wait, who you talking about? That's Carthen.
Yeah, Carthen Hoas.
Over there.
Over here in the desert. Yep.
Only really roamed around those areas though, Corey, and never gone far for wars or anything?
Well, I mean, that's a large area to spend, what, 7, 8 years? 9 years, 10 years? Probably close to 10 years wandering around between the various territories.
Nice to know that we have someone with experience in our group.
I'm pretty good with the knowledge of these cities, their histories. Pretty good at finding things if you need to in books or lore. I am a researcher.
I have a map of everywhere I've been. I keep updating it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to turn in for tonight.
All right.
Do we want to set watches for tonight, or I got my alert spell to wake us up if there's any issues?
It's up to you guys.
And Owly.
I feel like we should.
Allie does have a say in this.
I'll take first watch.
Alrighty.
All right. So your head is up. Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. $12 for me. Owly. 18 for the first one. Ugh, good thing I got advantage. 18, 12 for me, 18 for Owly.
Okay. You start listening in for the 2-hour duration. You can hear occasional like crickets and such. A wind pass by, but the air stays silent. Don't hear anything for you 2 hours.
I'll start working on a level 1 spell scroll,
Okay.
which
What
we
was
could deal
spell
with. We could,
Oh, you want to deal with it later?
yeah, I'll deal with the math and all that later. We'll see. We'll start it. So I'm just 2 hours in. I think that's enough to make one. I think according to our chart, right?
It is. Yes.
All right. Well, then I'll. You can charge me the gold later. I'll just tell you that the spell scroll, once it is finished, is going to be a scroll of mage armor.
So, who would you like to wake up after your 2 hours? Is up?
I'll wake up Tarnum.
Okay, Tarnum, you wake up to a gnome shaking you awake.
Yeah, what is it? What's bothering
Your
us
turn.
tonight?
Your turn. Your turn.
Oh. Well, I will let him go to sleep, and I will sit and watch, I guess. Keep an eye on the horses and what's around.
Okay, good roll perception.
I have no dark vision. Can I say for the purposes of this, I borrowed Corian goggles?
I'm sure he'll lend you them.
Yep.
You could also have your dog help you.
I could, but
What?
right now I'm
What?
at 21.
What do you want?
Goggles!
Yeah. Pull him off, hand him to him, go back to sleep.
Ollie rolled a natural 20 for 23.
23. And then what was yours time?
21.
21. You both, or sorry, well, actually, Aloe can hear, can't he? Yeah. So you both, and Justin, you do hear howling a little off in the distance. You kind of sit and wait. After a couple hours, it passes. Don't hear it anymore.
At least they left us alone tonight.
You've heard these before. It did sound like wolves.
Yeah. Well, I will go ahead then, and I will wake up Havers.
Okay. I will make my perception check. I fall back asleep. So, yeah.
Did you give me back my goggles?
Oh, yeah, I would have. Yeah, I'd have put them back.
Ollie
Probably
rolled
wouldn't have woke you up, though.
21
I'll just left them somewhere you can find them.
Luckily enough, nothing happens after that 2 hours. But there's nobody to wake up for the 4th watch. So, gonna have Allie make another perception
22.
check. 22. Okay. He does not see or hear anything for the last 2 hours as well. Corin usually is the first one to wake up, as he's used to waking up early. It's about, I'd say like 5:30 in the morning. You can barely see the sun peeking over.
Find my
What do you guys
goggles
wish
on the
to do?
ground, put them back around my neck.
You find out that you weren't woken up, Corin, for your watch.
Amateurs. And I guess I start getting ready.
My divine rolls for today.
Probably start with a little shave.
16 and 9.
That's actually not that bad for me, so.
Do I have any blueberries left for breakfast?
What was that?
Do I have any blueberries left for breakfast to share, or did they get spent last night?
Oh, yeah, it's about a pound and a half. You had other food too. I don't think you would eat all of it.
Could have split them in half, yeah.
Yeah, so we got some more tasty blueberries for breakfast.
Want some blueberries and biscuits again, do you?
Oh, yes.
Corn, did I wake you up last night?
No.
Oh,
I slept all the way till dawn.
I guess it must be this cozy hut. I'm used to sleeping outside.
Just glad my horse didn't get killed.
I'm glad mine didn't either.
Power of the tiny hut.
I'll take some blueberries.
Well, they're in the pot cooking right now, so...
I will reach in there and grab some. Not really.
Take 2 points of heat damage.
And your hands are stained blue for the rest of the day. Or purple, I guess.
So I start getting the horses ready. Is there anything else you guys wish to do after we're done eating?
I noticed the fact that Trostan has got a stick from the nearby area, and I throw it for him. And then he blinks to get it, and then comes back.
He's a smart dog.
He
And a good
is.
dog.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I've done any sort of exercise with him. I really need to get, like... I wonder if they sell bowls and dog toys in Hawthorne. Might be useful.
Right as we head out, like an hour into the adventure of the day, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. The last 8 hours.
Okay.
I'm not using the scroll, I'm just casting it normally.
Yeah.
What are you up to there, Hanok?
I picked up a new spell, which will make me a little bit harder to hit in battle. So,
Well, you're already pretty hard to hit. I mean, you're small.
How exactly hard to hit if you put it in between a number from 1 to 20?
Well, it would be probably a +3 to my hard to hit number.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Yes. You have to be unarmored to use it, though. It's for mages. So my hard to hit number is now 14.
That's pretty good.
Oh. All these forests, they all look the same, don't they?
Don't lead me to the forest. Trees grow how they want to grow.
Oh, I forgot. You're one of those druid, nature-y types.
Got a problem with that?
No, I don't.
That's right.
Why do you think I've been with you all this time if I had a problem with you being a tree hugger?
Tree hugger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd suggest not using that name.
Fine. What would you like it to be called?
Protector of nature.
Well, you've been doing a fine job there.
Actually, I put out an entire fire that was caused from a fireball. With the help of rain, of course. But
You caused a forest fire, then you put it out.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, he caused a forest fire and you put it out.
Well, I didn't cause a forest fire. There was a fleeing creature of some sort, and I decided to dispatch it with a fireball.
Wait a second. Didn't the rain put it out?
Yeah, mostly.
I said the rain assisted with it, or because it was pretty heavy rain, but my sleet storm also immediately stuffs out.
Let's see, if you want me to light the forest on fire, I could do that.
If you want to not be able to move, I suggest not doing that.
I'm only kidding. Don't needlessly light things on fire.
As we're discussing this, I'm also keeping an eye out as well for creatures again, something to eat, something nice to eat, and I got a 19.
For your spell check.
Oh, no, this would have been perception.
Oh yeah, see if you can find any tracks.
Yeah.
What was the number 19?
Yes.
You do. As you're walking along, you do see a couple tracks pass through the actual path. Goes to the right of you, to the forest.
Am I familiar with this at all?
Mm-hmm.
Make a survival check.
It does say on the ranger.
18.
It says on the ranger stuff you're supposed to be able to identify it by tracks, but
If you can see the tracks.
yeah.
Did I miss that part? I was looking in Natural Explorer.
Pull it back up one more time here. This is just the official ranger stuff, not the Unearthed Arcana.
Oh, I'm on
Natural.
Unearthed
Yeah, it's a natural explorer. Yeah, natural explorer. Oh, I'm sorry. This is only when you're in your favorite terrain. I apologize. You're right.
Yeah.
That was for all terrain.
Well, I rolled an 18 anyways.
You do know what this is. This is a pretty typical boar, and it only appears to be one of them.
Hold on, a boar, Corian?
Can I come with you guys this time? I think I can take down a boar.
Sure.
Okay.
Can you do the whole invisible thing again?
Oh, this time I'm gonna. If you guys will let me, I want to try to take down this boar this time.
What with? If you fireball it, we're just going to end up with charred meat.
Let me. Don't worry about it. Trust me.
Okay,
I
well,
got a plan.
there's no reason for three of us to go then, so I'll just stay here and clean up my dishes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably stay back too. I would cast Pass Without Trace, but I think you guys can hide from a boar.
Yeah, I think we're 30 feet away from you though too. If it fails.
I sit back with Corian and I say, this should be fun.
Well, I was gonna help you. I want you to help me track it. I'm not a tracker, but I bet you I could kill this thing.
Well, I'll help you track it then.
All right, fine. I walk out in a huff. All right, me and Owly are gonna track this thing.
I just said I was going to help you.
Oh, okay. I thought you weren't. I think you weren't. Never mind. All right, let's kill this thing.
Yes, my goodness. Somebody's feisty today.
I'm eager.
I can see that. I'm going to follow these tracks, see where they go. Be quiet. Survival. I thought I already rolled that. Was that to identify what it was? I'll roll it again. 22 for that.
I want to send Owly ahead up in the air to try to find this thing. All right. How far away from it is it from our current position? After we get, kind of close to it or whatever. Okay, so it's in a small clearing. From the edge of the clearing to the animal, how far is that?
About 80 feet. But you can choose to back up or get closer.
You said 80 feet?
Yeah. And this is actually when you can do your stealth check.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast invisibility on both of us again.
Still, that's
History
advantage. Thank God. Oh! Rolled a 3 and then a 2.
All right.
9.
Let's see. Amazing. I don't have stealth, nothing. I rolled an 11. But I don't need a stealth as long as I can get within 120 feet of it.
Okay. As you are getting closer, Tarnum steps on a twig and it breaks. The boar is alerted and attempts to flee.
I'm going to immediately use Misty Step.
How far does that get you?
30
Is it
feet
30
closer
feet?
to it.
Okay. You're now about 45 feet away from it.
Actually, we were still 80. Never mind that. I don't need to use Misty Step. I'm immediately going to pull out my wand of magic missiles.
Okay. What's the range on that?
120 feet.
Okay.
And
Are you doing a first level spell or?
I'm using it I'm using 2 charges, so it'll be a second level magic missiles.
Okay. How is it? 44 or?
I believe. 1 second. 3. Oh yeah, so it'll be 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. So roll that.
8 damage.
Let's see here. Here's 2. So 4. So we're at 8 right now, plus
8.
plus 6. So that'll be 14 damage.
14. Okay, yeah. You see 4 beams of arcane energy strike it, and you hear a squeal as it falls down dead. That's pretty good, yeah. Just like that.
And how about that, Tarnum? What do you think about my hunting skills? I guess it's kind of cheating, right? Using the wand.
Yeah, whatever works. You could say that you used a bow and arrow and shot it and impress Corium when you get back.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a light crossbow I've never used, but I ain't gonna try to use that thing.
I mean, you could always take a shot at the carcass.
Nah, I don't need to lie about it. Magic's better than regular firearm. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And see, I used magic missiles, so I didn't destroy all the meat with fire this time. Now, see?
Nice. Should be a good meal. Thank you. We should come and collect this now. Walk over with him and we pick up the ball. The big ball.
The question is whether or not the magic missiles struck the intestines and stomach.
What was that?
I said the question is whether or not the magic missiles struck the stomach and intestines, which would ruin the meat.
They struck, because they would strike from the back as he was running away.
It is force damage, and so it's 4 individual hits.
Yeah.
So each one did. So what was it? It was 12 damage. So on average, they did 3 damage of force damage each.
So we got punched several times heavily.
Magical punch.
We punched it until it was dead.
I guess it's force damage, but I don't know if that's the same as like bludgeoning. But
What is a punch? Is a punch force or bludgeoning?
that'd be bludgeoning. Yeah,
Oh,
force. I think it's
okay.
just a term. I think magic missile is the only thing that's considered force damage. I think it's just like I think it's a term for magical punching.
There's other types of force damage.
Oh,
but
there is? Okay.
It's kind of like a magical.
But
bludgeoning.
Thunder Wave does force damage, doesn't it?
I think that does bludgeoning.
No, thunder damage. I apologize. Yeah, it's thunder damage. It says on it.
We basically punched it in its backside until it died.
Yeah. So.
What kind of state is this boar in when I get to it? Like, what's it looking like as a result of that?
tongue hanging out. It doesn't like you can see the marks where the missile hit, but it
There's a
doesn't
little
seem
bit
to
of
like
blood. It
pierce.
was a piercing wound.
Yeah, you can see where it hit, but it didn't like pierce into it. Just like the nature of the arcane energy kind of like heated up that area.
So it's got like 4 tramp stamps on it, basically. Looks like a piece of roadkill.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I'll pick it up and carry it back to camp.
Gordon, did you want to play cards?
Sure.
I'm gonna win this time.
Okay.
Gotta roll your intelligence with your proficiency.
18.
Okay, I lose. I got 13. I'm sure one day I'll beat you.
I'm sure. It's the nature
Right.
of cards.
My intelligence is +2. I'm gonna like take time and learn to be proficient with cards. I'm gonna like practice with myself. Or I'll practice with Tarno and beat him. I just put handy by the cards. I would light them on fire, but I'm not that kind of person, so
My cards?
yes. So as we kind of like finish up our couple games, which you win all of them. Is here wrestling as Tarnum is coming back with holding a boar over his shoulder, and Hanok is skittering right behind him.
Take a look. Killed it myself with magic. I wiggle my fingers and cast prestidigitation to make little sparks come out of my hand.
Oh, good. You killed it. You clean it.
That's what the expert here is for, and I turn to Tarnum. You do not want me ruining this.
What do I need to do?
I mean, you know, that thing you do where you skin an animal and prepare it.
Oh, right. You sure you don't want lessons? I can show you.
That's all right. I'm not really good with edged weapons. I kind of mumble to myself.
I'll watch for this one. I'm not really. I use more of a quarterstaff, but I'll say how you do it.
I'll drop it down, not on the ground, or probably if we have like a blanket or something that we can get rid of or wash later, because you don't want all dirt mixed in.
Hang it from a tree.
That'd do, yeah. I could hang it from a tree with some rope. And I'll get my old dagger out here and start skinning it. What do I got? Or over there.
Survival with advantage, because you're pretty used to this.
With advantage. Well, that's a 16 or... Yeah, a 16.
16. You do pretty well. Doesn't take you very long to get it all prepared. And you're like showing me along the way. But you get it all ready for tonight. Although, well, yeah, you're like almost there to Orthorn, but
Right.
you have it ready at your disposal whenever you wish.
Say who's buying food. I mean, we don't have a deal with the inn that like we do at the Dead Unicorn, so...
Hopefully there are no flies nearby, so...
I'm
wrap it up.
I'm using Arcane Recovery again to recover that 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
Onwards to Orthorn.